look development kit, the first thing we would do is inside you could find there is an look development kit folder. Okay, so again go inside this, and there you can find a README text. Maybe I could just open all like sorry. So look at this. So when you open the folder or when you extract the file, the 200 MB file, you'll get a look development kit. And when you open again, there you can find a README text. Okay, please open the README text. And the first one it would say is, copy the look development kit folder. See, look at the folder name. It has to be look dev_kit folder. Okay, from the zip file to your my documents folder, which is the location is here. Okay, so which folder we have to copy now? Not this one, the folder which is above this folder, look development kit. It should be lookdev_kit. Just copy that file. Where's the copy? Okay, that's really cool. Then it says I had to go to see users and what are the username of yours, then documents in Maya. See users, username, documents, Maya. So I had to go to my C drive, then users, and my username is admin. So I go inside the admin, and there you can find what else? Documents. Okay, C user, admin, documents, and inside that, what is the file name? We have to. What's the file name there? What's the folder name we have to paste? What do you guys there? Go inside Maya. Yeah. So this is the location they want me to save the file. So I have to go into documents, and inside Maya, I have to put this look development folder. So now here I have already pasted that. So you guys have to paste it now. So look at this. I have just copied and pasted the look development kit folder. Everything here. Okay. I hope you're done with that. Okay. And once it's pasted, again I open the notepad file. There it says that after you've done it, you need to restart Maya, which means close the Maya and open again. Okay. Okay. So after you copy the folder, if your Maya is already open, please shut down the Maya and open again. Close the Maya app and open again. And there is a script they have given here, which is file minus or something is there. And we have to open script editor, and it is in Maya. So in Maya, open script editor, and in Mel tab, paste the following code. Let me just copy this code up to the semicolon. Please do go to your Maya. There is your window there. Look at this. There is a script window at the bottom right corner, like that. And under Mel tab, I just double click and I paste the code. Whatever the code that I copied from there, I just paste it under the Mel. Mel is a Maya embedded language. It's done now. Now, there is one thing. Once you execute this, if you know how to execute this, you have to just press the play button, but don't do it now. There is a better way to do this also. Instead of running this code every time, what I could do is I could double click and select the entire Mel code here. Okay, double click and select the entire Mel code. Then I can just middle click, drag and drop on my shelf. So this code will be converted into a button. So whenever I need to execute this code, all I had to do is just click the button. It's cool, right? So let me just middle click here. Guys, ensure you have pasted the code in the Mel, not in the Python. Python would be a difficult and different code. So go to the Mel. Then please do double click and select the entire code. Now middle click. When I say middle click, you have to press and hold the wheel button of your mouse. Middle click, drag and drop it on the shelf. Okay, hope it's done. Now, this is the last icon in my shelf is for bringing this look development kit. Okay, cool. So what is next? Have you guys done up to this? Yes, please look at this. This is the folder that you might have got. I mean, when you extract, you would get the folder like this, right? Did you? Okay. Now all you have to do is just copy this one. Copy it. Now this folder is entirely copied. Look dev kit folder is copied. It has to be look dev underscore kit. Once it's copied, go to the C drive. Go to your C drive, and inside the C drive, go to the users. Then inside the users, I have 2 logins. This is for public. I don't use this mostly, but it has 3.88 GB. Oh my God. Anyway, I'll be using admin. Admin is the login which I usually log in. So I go inside admin. Then inside, I have documents. Look at the section here. In your PC, C drive, users, admin, documents. Okay, you have to go there. Then inside this, there you can find Maya. So please go inside Maya. Now here I have to right click and paste. Okay, consider it is done. I pasted this folder. Is it clear for all of you now? Do you still want me to repeat again, guys? You there? Is this okay, or do you want me to repeat again? And once it's done, that's it. Then all you have to do is just close this window. Whereas the look development kit we had, right? Go inside. That you have a README text. Please open the README text. I mean the source file where you have kept it. Go inside the folder. I mean open the look dev underscore kit folder. There you can find a README text. Okay, just double click and open the README text. And there you can find there is a line of code which I given shared with you. Like in Maya, open script editor, and in Meltap paste the following code. So why we are pasting this code? So what's the point of having this code? Why should we run this? See, guys, this is how we access a plugin. Or imagine that you are downloading a plugin from any other website. Okay, the easy way to put the plugin into Maya is this way. All you have to do is you have to paste the plugin wherever you want to do. Then copy this code. Okay, copy the appropriate code and paste it in Maya's Mel version. So go to Maya. There at the bottom corner, right side, there's a Mel script. I would like to go. Okay, is it clear until now? Now select the Mel. Select the Mel window. Please don't select the Python window. We are not going to do Python script. We are going with the Maya embedded language script. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call that plugin. The plugin is pasted already in my admin document section, right? The plugin, the look development plugin was already pasted. But we have to call the plugin into Maya, unless the plugin won't work. So now I just paste the code. Look at that, I just paste the code. I think in your case, nothing would be there, right? It will be empty, just paste the code. Okay. Now it's done. So once you paste the code, it is ready. It is just an input bar. It is not executed. It is just the code we have written, but it is not executed. So all you have to do is, I want to convert this line of code into an icon. Why, sir? Why are you doing that? Because if I need this plugin to be enabled again in my future or in any of my further classes, all I have to do is just click the icon, then the script will be executed automatically. So that would save my time, right? Unless I had to open the notepad and copy the line of code and paste it again on the Mel window, then I had to make it run. So how to make this run? You can click this to make it run, but anyway, I don't want to do that. I just want to simplify this much better for my convenience. So double click, select the entire script. Now middle click your mouse, middle click the wheel, hold your mouse. Now drop it on the window here, on the shelf. Now this is added as a script. This is added as an icon here. So what is the use of this, sir? See, I am going to close this window because it is done. The code is now converted into an icon. So I know I don't need this. I don't need to execute this line, or I don't need to execute this code in the window. All I have to do is just click here. So let me just close the script editor and just click here. Let's see the magic. What would happen? Okay, now you could see at the bottom left window, it's saying it's loading. It's loading from the location of my documents. Okay, yeah, that's it. It's done now. Now you guys would get an interface like this. Do you all get this? All get this window? Look here now. So now we have this item rotation offset. We have one plugin here. See, this we would use mostly for visual effects. Let me explain you why we would use this mostly for visual effects. Let me just go to my development kit for diamond pick. Okay. Yes, look at this one. So this is a chrome. We call this a chrome ball, and this is a gray ball. And here you have a light. So here you have the colors to neutralize. So what these are all for? I'll just explain you it now. Look at this. Whenever someone shoots in the environment, what they would do is they used to fix a chrome ball here. It's a chrome ball. It's made of metal, chrome metal. So what would happen is it would tell you how many light sources are there, and also it would tell you the environment around where you're shooting. For example, if you're shooting it in the ground, or if you're shooting it in an indoor or outdoor, wherever the location is, the entire environment would be mapped here. Because it's a chrome ball, right? It would act as if like a real mirror. So everything around you or around the camera would be captured. Okay, and there were also tools that we could use to extract this 180-degree or 360-degree environment as an image, and they could use it as an HDRI. So there are also tools for that. Okay, so this is a chrome ball. We use it. I tell you again, chrome ball is used to identify the environment. So there you can find, okay, under what environment we are shooting this, under what environment the lighting was made, under what environment this shot was made, that you can get from this. So here you can see the environment, right? And also you could see how much far the camera is from the lights, that you could see also. So you could see that there is a light source there, and if there is any other artificial light or any other studio light setup they keep, you can also see that, okay, the lights were kept here, another light is kept here, another light is kept here. Okay, that's what you could get from the chrome ball. Okay, chrome ball just says about the environment, okay, the shooting environment. And here you have a gray ball. This gray ball tells about the source of light. Look here, the source of light is from this side. The source of light is from this side. Okay, whereas here, that's just a shadow. So with this, you could say, okay, the environment is this. The environment is an exterior, which is a well-lit scene with morning 10 o'clock light, okay, or 11 o'clock light. And the light source is from this direction. Okay, okay, that's cool. And what is the next one? Look at this one. And this one says the color information. So see, when you have a green or red or whatever the colors you have, the color palette, inside the room, the color would be different. When you take it outside the room, the colors will be different again, because it's a global illumination. The entire environment is lit by sunlight. So under sunlight, that all the colors would behave in a different way, right? So while you're shooting a shot, you can easily identify, okay, the blue color looks like this under the sunlight. The yellow color looks like this under sunlight, and the green color looks like this under sunlight. So this color information, okay, this color information with light values, you could use it as a reference for your future projects, such as what is this? Now imagine this. Let me just take you to some other example. Maybe open my browser. I can take you to Yeah. Let's look at okay, let's look at this environment. Maybe we are already aware of this. Avengers. Or let's take this set, a Bahubali set. Okay. So here, when they were shooting the shot, it might be a morning 10 o'clock light or 11 o'clock light, right? And the color information they had to note. They had to note, okay, how the red color looks like, how the yellow color looks like, everything that they had to note under this light environment. Please do understand something. Under this light environment, how the color looks like, that has to be recorded. So when I'll be doing that in visual effects, for example, after a while, I would be I will remove all this blue matte, then I will replace it with some 3D characters like here. Okay, so when I build some 3D characters, then the colors which I had to use for the 3D characters has to match with this color, because this is how the colors looks like in that environment. So whatever the 3D object that you build, the colors you apply have to match with this environment color. Hope you guys understood. Okay, so hope you understood. Anyway, I will explain again with an example in the scene there. Okay, so now, again, I explain. Please watch this. We have an environment here which tells you about what is the map around the shooting shot, and where the light source that you could get from the gray ball, and how the colors was in the shooting environment. Guys, why? Please do understand this one. When you take this color, when you take a photo of the same color swatch inside your room, the colors will be a little different. So whatever you're building, whatever the 3D building or a 3D object you are making, the color or the texture of those objects has to match with this color. Okay, so let me show you an example now. I'll take you to Maya. Great. So inside here, so this, we already have a camera here. We already have a camera. Maybe I could just go to my panels, perspective, and there I could choose this camera, look development camera. Right. Under the left side of your window, you could see this color swatch should be there. Now, we just let me go to my create polygon primitives. Maybe let me check whether I have any other files that I could import. Let me check with my recent files. I don't know whether you noticed this or not. Maybe I go to my panels. See, this is already the file which I've kept here. Look at this one. This is a robot that we have already seen. Let's look at this one. Guys, you can go to file, you can import any 3D model, okay, of your choice. So let me just render this now. Arnold, open Arnold render view. Let's play this. Okay, look at this now. You see that? So there is an original swatch color. This is the real time. This is your real time swatch, and these are the original swatch. So I'll show you an explanation now. Now I select there is a dome light here in the scene that you can select easily. When you go to your window outliner, there you can find your dome light. You can see that it says look development _001 AI sky dome light. Please select that light. Then I select my attribute data. There you can find intensity. The intensity is 1.5. Okay. So now what will happen is if I just bring down the intensity to 0, look at that. Now the entire screen, the entire environment has no light or no intensity. Whereas there you could see even the colors here. So these are the color swatches irrespective of the environment. This color swatch would be displayed in the same way. So this is a default color swatch for your references. Whatever you do in the environment, that won't affect this color swatch because this is for your reference. Whereas the other color swatch, which was above it, that indicates the amount of light information the current scene has. So let me just increase the color intensity to, or bring the intensity back to 3. Now look at that. So here it says about the environment. Look at that. It says about the environment. Maybe I could just yeah, look at this one. Now you could see there is too much of light in the scene. Yeah, there is too much of light in the scene because I have increased intensity there. But how did you say so there is a little bit of or too much of light in the scene? Because look at the colors there. Look at the colors there. There is too much of light added to the colors. And what if I increase this color a little more? Maybe if I increase this intensity to like 9 or 10, what would happen now? Look at that. There is no changes in the default color palette because this is just for your reference. Whereas when you look here, you couldn't identify what color is what. Yeah, it all happened because there's too much of exposure in the lighting environment. So now as a lighting artist, I will know that, okay, I'm using too much of light for the scene. I had to bring down the light. And how did I came to this decision? How do you know that, okay, there is too much of light? Because look at the color values. All the color values are changed. Even the blue, the yellow, orange, everything looks like the same color because too much of light information there. Okay, so that's how we can identify. Okay, there is too much of light. Maybe I can just render again. Okay, and also when you go here, look at this. This is your gray ball and chrome ball. You couldn't able to identify what environment it is, or you couldn't able to identify the light source because it's bleach. We call this a light bleach. There is too much of light in the environment where the colors are also not visible. See, the monochromes are also not visible. It's all bleached. It's all turned into pure white. Maybe what if I bring the intensity up to 15? What would happen? Look at that again. All the color information is lost. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure that I'm going beyond the color values. So this is the indication that Maya tells me that you had to stop. You have to bring down the light values. Let's notch it down. So bring down the intensity value. So now I could say, okay, fine. My light value is fine. Okay. I hope you understand how this works. Okay. So maybe I can just create a new scene. Don't save. And I'll just just click this icon. Again, I got this back. Now here, let me go to my panels, perspective, look development camera. This is how your camera also, right? Maybe I click shift right click, I take the PR, get it up. Don't ask me what is this, I don't know, man. Anyway, this is the object, and let me just render this. Okay, look at this one. It's rendering. So how you got the background? Because by default, this look development kit has a background in this. Okay, so if you want to rotate the background, all you have to do is at the left side, you can have a slider. You can click on the slider, okay, not the horizontal one, but the vertical one. When you click on the slider, you could do that. Look at this. Now I'm going to change the environment. Let me just do it. See, I'm just moving this slider, and you could see the background is rotating there. See, the background is rotating. So however the light information you want, you could just change that by using this slider. Just stop it and render again. If we just move this and render, look at this. Background changed again, move this and wait. See, it's rendering. And move this, again it's rendering. And in all the cases, please to look at this loop development kit. Now this shows about the environment. Look at this one. It tells about the environment here. The Chrome bar tells about the environment, which is we are inside a building. We're inside a castle. So all the castle walls and floors and ceilings are visible in this Chrome bar. Because the Chrome bar is that, right? It would show you 360-degree or 180-degree of what is happening in the environment. Now we are behind the light. That is why everything is dark here. Look at the light values. It tells about everything is dark. Because the light source is behind us. So we need to, what if I rotate the environment again? See, with that. Now all the color information is lit up. Okay, because we are under the light. So we are getting too much of light energy there. So this is fine. And when I work for the environment, I would take a snapshot of this also, and I will apply the suitable colors there. Okay, so you can easily identify whether all the red, green, and blue behaves as such as in your lighting environment. If you find if there is any too much of exposure or change in the intensity, that you could easily justify by looking here. And once you find that all the colors are exactly matches with this, which means then the light information is perfect. If there is too much of light or if there is no light, you would notice that color information or light information is not there. Okay, this is not only for that, and also for take some references. Okay, for the 3D modeling or such kinds. Okay, hope you guys understood. Let's go back. We have this environment here. Of course, we can change this background also, man. If you go to your outliner, you can change this background also.